Welcome, Leo. We're doing your August 2025 tarot forecast. Now, it is a general reading, so trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is for wherever Leo is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now, also, big happy birthday to those of you having a birthday. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. And a couple announcements before we get started. So the winner of the 90,000 subscriber on my channel who won a 1-hour personal reading with me was Fernando Moreira. So Fernando, if you're listening, big congrats. You do need to get in touch to claim your prize. Email is going to pop up here. Details are also down below in the description box to claim your prize. Now, we'll be giving away a couple more prizes in August. So first up, we have this beautiful Dolphin Swarovski crystal wind chime to give away. And there's also a very beautiful amethyst cluster pendant. Now, one of the prizes will be going to a new subscriber on my channel during August. The other one will go to somebody who's been following my channel for a while, just stands out as a very positive community member. Nothing you need to do except show up as your natural, beautiful selves. Winners will be announced in the first week in September on my channel. And my personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support at this time. They're deeply transformational. And I have just opened up a few more dates in August because bookings are filling up really fast. So if you do want to get a personal reading with me, you will need to grab your spot rather quickly. And I will put that booking link on here and down below. All right, let's dive in. So Leo, first up, we're pulling you essential energy from the beautiful Precious Gems Oracle. Let's see what you need to know. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wait till you see it. You've pulled Peridot, which is all about rejuvenation. So there is a focus on self-care, looking after the physical body, getting enough rest. Some of you may be going or planning on taking a holiday, just to have a break. Let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for your reading, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Okay, there's a need for you to shift your perception about some kind of situation in your life where you're removing the glasses of judgment and seeing it from a more feeling level. Whether it's about a person or a situation, you've also got the gifts of life coming out, which is really embracing life, enjoying life. Now, it does say enjoy the scenery. The roads have turns, so possibly doing a little bit of a road trip, a weekend or away. Letting go of stress, anxiety, worry, having some time out for self. And there is also a need for you to tackle adversity head on versus avoiding it, putting your head in the sand. So life is always got challenges. It's always a series of ups and downs. So, you know, it's kind of asking you to be realistic about life. It's always doing this, right? There's peaks of joy. And then there's just the normal everyday life, and then there's suddenly challenges, and then we come back up, right? And it's very important to how do we hold our center and stay stable within all of that shifting energy. And a need for you to be positive in life. So showing up in a very positive way. Let's pull some crystal energies to balance these out. Okay, you've got Carnelian, which is all about your own creativity. So it's kind of super interesting. It's related to judgment. So I don't know if you're judging yourself harshly or creative ideas harshly or your creative works harshly. And it's almost like asking you to allow your creative ideas to breathe. Stop being so critical of them. Or you could pull Diamond, which is light body. So when you're getting out and about, taking time for self, it's really going to elevate and raise your vibration. You're going to feel a lot better. Oh, you've also pulled Selenite. There's a lot of light energy coming out for you. So Selenite's a cleansing crystal, cleanses all the other crystals around it and amps them up. So Spirit's saying your spiritual guidance is spot on. So listen to it and trust it. You've also pulled Crocite, which is getting in touch with what you're passionate about. So we've got 2 orange energies coming out here. Now, I do have carnelian here as a palm stone. It's very beautiful. Have a look at that. So carnelian is all about strength, courage. If you're in your own business, it's very good for business success. Let's have a look and see if there's any hidden truths, deeper meanings here you need to observe, take notice of. Okay, there's a need for you to align with your values. So if you're doing something creative, is it also, even though it's something creative, does it align with what you truly want to do? So perhaps like we can have a creative side to ourselves, and it might just be a hobby or a passion. We may want financial security and stability in our lives. So we might want to have a traditional stable job that supports us. So you've kind of got to be truthful with yourself about what has meaning and value to you in that regard. So we can still do things that we're passionate about, but it might just be a hobby versus trying to think that it's a business idea that you want to run with if your highest value on your list is stability, because to be an entrepreneur is risky, right? It comes with a degree of risk. And you have to put a lot of hard work in. So you kind of got to ask yourself, is that you? The message challenging through very strongly there. Okay, some of you are feeling like there's something better for you in life. So I don't know if there's a little bit of discontent going on. Okay. You're on different paths. So if you're in a connection with someone, you may feel like they're not the right person for you. You're heading in different directions. And if that's the case, then you need to have the difficult conversation, tackle adversity head on. You may be in an organization where you feel like your values are not aligned. Could be work related. Yeah, it's time for you to forge a new path. One that's going to align you with your passions and put you in higher vibration. Or you've got a deep awakening going on within your soul. You're waking up, darlings. That can be uncomfortable. Yes. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Energy Oracle. Having a look at a need for you to shift your perception. It looks like it's self-judgment around your creative ideas, doing things that align with your values. Okay, you're possibly experiencing financial constraints or worrying about money. And Spirit's saying there's timing issues going on in your life. And you've also got the daughter romance. Some of you want to open up a daughter love. Okay, let's have a look at the financial constraints. Okay, you have the power to change that situation. Spirit's reminding you you're the magician in your own life. So you're responsible for your finances and you're responsible for turning them around. Power rests within you. Let's have a look at you getting out and about and enjoying the gifts of life. Okay, some of you are being very tentative with life and holding yourself back. Okay, you do have the power to have victory over that situation, which is mostly some inner conflict going on. Yeah, and you do have financial security and stability here. So this is what kind of working towards, whether you're a guy or a girl. All right, let's have a look at you being tentative. Oh, yeah, those emotions are running the show, darlings. Yep. One of the ways in which we are most successful in life is when we constantly tackle those emotions coming up for self and negative self-talk, right? And, tell ourselves to pack it up. Use mindfulness practices to tackle our emotional waters and to realize when we're saying things to ourselves that are not based in the truth and illusionary, just based in emotions, right? Because we are emotional beings as humans. When we need to be more practical, let's have a look at you tackling adversity head on. There's certainly more light that wants to come into your life and your vibration. Some of you are feeling like there's something better for you, that you're on a different path, either to a love interest or a career path. Okay. You got healer of the ages here. Some of you have healing abilities, so this may be a path you're exploring. And it possibly needs to be a solo journey. Possibly you're going through self-discovery right now. There may also be a trip you want to take. Well, you've got the world at your feet, which is a time of expansion and growth. So there's a lot of personal growth that wants to happen for you. All right, let's have a look at you forging a new path, listening to your spiritual guidance, your higher self. Okay, you got community here. So there is a soul tribe here. There's a lot of support for you in your friendships. Some of you may want to do something that helps community in some way. And there's also a storm warning coming out. We'll dive into that. And the daughter spirit opening. So some of you are going through a bit of a spiritual awakening. Let's have a look at this storm brewing. Okay. You've got cornucopia here. So your new beginnings is blessed with abundance. It's going to make you feel abundant, even emotionally, mentally feel abundant. So if you procrastinate and hesitate, then you're just holding yourself back from this. Let's have a look at you needing to be positive in life. Some of you have a message to share with the world, written, spoken, sung, throat chakras coming out, expressing what you want to do in life. You are going to have patience with the timing of things. Again, that's coming out. Oh, and you've got deceit here. So this could be either related to self or others. Why is there deceit coming out? Okay. If you've gone through a situation where there was deceit with someone else, then you need to do a bit of healing around that. You have opened up your door to personal healing and happiness. You have gone through that. It's not a great experience to be exposed to at all. And it can rock your foundations for a while. It can also kick off a spiritual awakening. Let's have a look at you tapping into your passions and this deep soul awakening that's happening. Oh yeah, okay. There are still things that you're attached to that are holding you stuck in life. Holding you back from pursuing your passions and creating indecision, right? You're at a bit of a crossroads. And also, you've got your solar plexus chakra here, which is your vitality. So I don't know if you're physically not feeling great either. Let's have a look at the attachment. Okay. Your advice is to do some journaling just to get to the bottom of your feelings. Any areas you're feeling stuck? Why are you holding yourself stuck? What barriers have you placed in front of yourself that are limited beliefs that are not based in reality? Let's have a look at this choice you need to make. Okay. You got a thinking man here who's also spiritual. Guys, you can have a practical side as well as a spiritual side. Some of you may want to do something that's more spiritually enlightened as a path. And if you want to do that, then you're going to have to rely on your strength and hold your center. All right, let's put some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at this top row where you've got to take off the glasses of judgment, dare I say, about self. Doing things that are in alignment with your values, and Spirit saying you're the magician in your own life, so you have the ability to change your financial picture if you want to. Some of you may want to open up the door to love. Okay, you possibly need to ask for help if you need it. Advice, guidance. And Spirit's confirming you do have a bright future ahead. You've got Lakshmi coming out for you, so stop worrying quite so much. We can certainly overthink a lot, particularly when we're wanting to make some changes, particularly around life path. Doing your spiritual practices is really going to help balance your energy and lift you up vibrationally. Let's have a look at you enjoying the gifts of life. Some of you need to bring those emotional waters into balance. You do want financial security and stability. A massive message to cleanse your energy. This is what you're saying to yourself. Okay, if you want to follow a certain path, you're going to need to back yourself and stand up for yourself. And trust that you have a lot of wisdom to share with others, particularly through your life experiences. Let's have a look at you tackling adversity head on. Some of you are feeling like you're either doing something that's not in alignment, or you're working for an organization that doesn't align with your values, or possibly a love situation you're in where you're on different paths. There's certainly a solo journey of self-discovery going on here, embracing your gifts and talents. Time of growth and expansion. Okay. Possibly need to put some healthy boundaries in place with others around your time and energy. Doing too much for others. And if you want to do something, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Get out of your comfort zone. And you're divinely protected if you want to change careers. You've got a guardian angel watching over you. Let's have a look at this side where you definitely, there's a new path opening up for you. Whether you embrace it or whether you hold yourself back. There is a deep soul awakening happening. Okay, there is a focus on the home. So some of you definitely want financial stability around your home, the root chakra, finances. Spirit's saying again that there is abundance in this path that you want to follow, in what you want to do. And you got Sedna, infinite supply. This is a guarantee from the universe that your material needs and your emotional needs are going to be met for today and all of your tomorrows. So there is a need to believe in self. As you take action and show the universe your intentions and consistently take action, not only are you co-creating with spirit, they'll match you. All right, let's pull some guidance from the tarot. Oh, you got the sun coming out. There is going to be big positive changes in your life. Your plans are going to work out. There is an egg timer there, so there's certainly timing issues going on. So don't expect things to be happening really quickly. OMG. You got the One of Earth, confirmation that there's going to be abundance coming into your life. Possibly unexpected. Could be a windfall. A contract coming in that's going to align with what you want to do, that's going to bring more money in. Some of you, there's a home being, there's a focus here, maybe possibly buying a home, able to buy a home. And you got the Queen of Water here, or a Queen of Cups. So it's recognizing your spiritual side, whether you're a guy or a girl, but having that positive expectation that what you want, you can have. And there's going to be some fast news that rushes in that you may need to deal with. Things may change rather quickly. And you've got the Eight of Cups, which is a desire to move on and do something more meaningful. Some of you really not just finding the joy in what you're doing. But it's up to you to decide that. Or you may possibly have someone try and come back to you from the past to apologize and balance things out with you. But Spirit's saying if that's the person over here, you're on different paths. You're not meant to be traveling together any further. And that message is only going to apply to a few of you. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh yeah, it's the time to seek your destiny. Claim your independence and follow a path that's aligned with you. And to honor Gaia, in order to cleanse your energy, get out in nature, go for a country drive, switch off. You also need to nourish your soul, which is pampering self and looking after self, and to surrender to the flow. Some of you need to be in flow and you're out of flow. What does that look like? It means that you're traveling towards a job, and the closer you get, the less you want to be going in that direction. That is a clear indication you're going against your flow. You either don't enjoy the people you work with, you don't enjoy the job anymore, you may be bored, darlings. Yeah, it might pay the bills, but it's not lighting you up. You have some kind of idea here that is going to be prosperous and abundant. It's up to you whether or not you want to follow that path. Nobody can make that choice except you. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. You absolutely need to ground your energy at this time. You're a little ungrounded. Your ideas also need to be grounded, so practical. Oh, it's definitely a time of new beginnings, releasing the old. You got communication coming out again. Some of you definitely have a message you want to share with the world. There's also, you may need to communicate your boundaries, what you want to do, and you've got coal pipe rites of passage. This is bringing you to your highest vibration possible. State of wholeness, being in flow. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Okay, you got the coyote spirit. It says trust in divine detours. So if there's unexpected opportunities coming your way, if there's delays, then the delay is there for a purpose, right? It's waiting for things to line up for you. And you've got the dove spirit. There's a need for you to be at peace with the changes that you want to make that are happening in your life. And the eagle spirit. Spirit's got your back. They're absolutely watching over you. He's sitting over this divine protection if you want to change pathways. And the lizard spirit, dream the world into being. So it's not enough to have a dream or a goal unless you take action. It's going to stay that, yeah. All right, let's pull you a crowning energy from the Pegasus Oracle. Oh, of course. Of course. You've pulled Pegasus of the Sun. Have a look at that. It's number 9, which represents cycle completion, starting a new chapter. Let's pull you up the guidance. It says, Leo, our beloved soul guardian, Pegasus, brings the portent of higher consciousness, golden with solar radiance, that bestows the clarity and healing of the divine golden light wherever it's needed. This is the gift of the power of the positive, the capacity to transform suffering, struggle, victimization into enlightenment, success, and victory. All that you feel within your heart, including your dreams, desires, and deepest yearnings, are seeds of your soul's sacred purpose and divine destiny. Do not give up. Believe in your inevitable fruition. Make commitments that serve your soul purpose. The solar blessing may give rise to resistance in the form of doubt, fear, insecurity, comparison, or distrust. Such thoughts and feelings offer opportunities to heal. Bear them with compassionate witnessing and allow them to be absorbed and dissolved in the golden light. Pegasus reminds us the light is more powerful than any doubt and is more creative and resourceful than our limited human perspective may recognize. And that is why we have faith. It is the heart's wise capacity to trust in the trustworthy, even when logic may dictate otherwise. You have navigated a significant turning point and attained spiritual graduation through a difficult karmic cycle. You're being reinstated to your full radiance. Any errors that led you away from your true path and purpose are being corrected. Place your faith in the light. A positive change in heart and status is imminent. Most perfect message for your reading. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a big thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra support and guidance at this time. Take it easy, and for now, much love, much light. Namaste.